Tonight I have the honor of presenting the 2019 Informs President's Award, and it's to Dimitris Bertsimas. You learned a bit about Dimitris earlier today. However, I wanted to share a bit more. Dimitris is the Boeing Leaders for Global Operations Professor of Operations Research, the Associate Dean of Business Analytics, and the Director of the Master of Business Analytics program at the Sloan School of Management at MIT. He served as a co-director of MIT's Operations Research Center from 2006 to 2019. He holds a BS in Electrical Engineering and Computer Science from the National Technical University of Athens in Greece, as well as an MS in Operations Research and a PhD in Applied Mathematics and Operations Research from MIT. As you well know, he's a prolific scholar, an educator, a researcher, and an entrepreneur. He's well known for his foundational work in optimization, his pioneering research on data-driven decision-making on topics at the interface of operations research and machine learning. He's made significant contribution to important societal problems through his work on personalized medicine and transportation, among other areas. He's a co-founder or founder of several companies that have translated his research into practice, and he has co-authored more than 200 scientific papers and a number of books that have had a significant impact. One in particular that I'd like to highlight is his recent book, Machine Learning Under a Modern Optimization Lens with Jay Dunn. He's contributed significantly as the editor of a number of Informs journals. I'm particularly appreciative of his leadership role in establishing the Informs Journal on Optimization. He's an Informs Fellow, a member of the National Academy of Engineering, and he's a recipient of the Jameson Prize at MIT for outstanding educational contributions. Informs is proud to recognize Professor Dimitris Bertsimas for his sustained, multi-dimensional, high-impact scholarship that has led to important applications, entrepreneurial activity, for educating generations of OR scholars, for the educational materials that have benefited generations of students of OR and analytics, and for opening up new fields of inquiry that have benefited society. Dimitris.
So I go again. So ladies and gentlemen, I feel very honored to be in the company of prior recipients of these awards who have impacted our field significantly. I would like to thank Krishnan, Nick, and Brian for selecting me. I chose to discuss my overall aspirations, who shed, I believe, some light to the path that led to this award. The mission of my life and career is as follows. Number one, to improve the human condition. Number two, to positively affect the lives of people, especially young people. And number three, to increase the understanding of how the world works. I have used scientific research, education, and building companies to achieve these objectives. The principles that guide my research are as follows. Number one, there is nothing that we cannot achieve if we put our minds into it. Number two, great research can change the world. And number three, great research has the following characteristic. Assume we succeed 100% in answering the research question we aim to address. Does the human condition improve? Do the results of the research affect what we teach the future generations, in particular undergraduate students? Does the research increase the understanding of how the world works? On education, it is my aspiration to generate new knowledge and use it to teach the next generations by introducing new classes, MOOCs, and writing books. I also believe this responsibility is increasing with age. I feel an increased sense of responsibility to transmit the understanding and experience I have achieved to help and inspire young people. As you have heard, I have been a serial entrepreneur. I have observed that the majority of scientists who have produced research that is capable of affecting the lives of millions of people, created the companies themselves. It is my belief that the major way to affect the human condition in large scale is to build a successful company. From my experience, the only way to build a successful company is to inspire a team of people, create a common vision, and execute the vision successfully. I dedicate this award to my partners, many of whom have been my former students. While awards acknowledge accomplishments of the past and offer an opportunity to reflect, I aspire to continue the journey. Thank you. It has been quite a night to remember.